It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Dallas Mavericks. And guys, for the Mavericks, their record has fallen off the pace they set last season. No team wants to see that regression. They're looking to turn things around, and we'll see how they do tonight. Guys, let's talk about Nerlens Noel. Really made the most of his rookie season, which was actually, if you want to say, it was his second season.
Yeah, it really wasn't his rookie.
But it really, technically he was a rookie.
Okay.
After sitting out after the ACL surgery.
Yeah.
So defensively, what do you think?
Yeah, but you know, when you sit down and watch for a year on an NBA.
Let's take them back.
What a beautiful view of the Central Business District, lighting up the night here in Dallas, Texas. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. The Dallas Mavericks, they come in off the loss to Philadelphia.
Yeah, they were in a funk from the field in that game. Credit the defense, though, because even when they got open looks, no rhythm to knock them down.
Hey, guys, every team has a night like that on occasion. It happens. Hey, we call them gong games. You just want to hit the gong, forget about them, and move on.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. We've got Paul. Whiteside is out there with Davis. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Hayward in at the 3 slot. Now here's Ariza. Lopez, a screen on Paul. 5 on the clock. Here's Ariza. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
The Mavericks shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Shooting two.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Oklahoma City with it, coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, their defense got sliced and diced in that game. They just weren't closing down on perimeter shooters, not nearly quick enough. And then they gave up their fair share of those point-blank shots on the interior as well.
Something was clearly amiss for them, Greg. I mean, to let an opponent shoot that high a percentage, you got to take a real long look in the mirror after a game like that.
Now, here is Irving, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Now here's Butler. He's tightly guarded. They swipe it. Irving against Paul. Davis sets a screen. Paul dishes to Davis. Jumper off the screen. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. Whoa. That'll wake you up. My goodness.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
Right side a screen. Paul can't get it to go.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Hayward kicks to Paul. There's the pick. And they double up Paul. The shot by Hayward, wide open, drills the three-pointer.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Irving kicks to Butler. Shot from 12. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Here's Caldwell Pope. 12 points his last outing. Back to Whiteside. Paul kicks to Davis, and he dunks it down.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne. Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. They set the pick to the inside, and the jam by Whiteside.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And, guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Now, here's Lopez. He's coming off a 19-point game against Philadelphia.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And the wide-open shot from Paul. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
Butler on the wing. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal.
The Mavericks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Butler. He's perfect from the line this time. The Thunder with the lead. Hayward outside, trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Irving passes to Lopez. And good on the basket. Hook it. Lopez has got his second basket of the night.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Now here's Paul. He's coming off a 13-point game against Brooklyn. Davis with a screen on Irving. Paul is doubled. Right side a screen. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Hayward. And count it from 19 feet away. Hayward's got 5.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Outside Irving. To the inside. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
That's his second personal foul.
Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. Nerlens Noel checks in for Oklahoma City. Both good from the line that time. The Thunder have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ball game. To the paint, here's Hayward. Got a hand on it. Outside Irving. Ariza outside. Lopez a screen. Ariza goes in, and the serious dunk to finish it off.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
Now here's Butler, following the miss by Hassan Whiteside. Butler kicks to Lopez. Puts up the baby hook. That's good. Lopez has got 8 points.
Okay, Dallas, now stepping onto the court for your entertainment are the Dallas Mavericks dancers. Give it up.
Let's check out some of the best shooting teams out there. Number 1, the Thunder.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Marc Gasol's checked in for Dallas. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Sanders checked in for Whiteside. Thunder trailing by 4. Paul kicks to Noel. Here's Caldwell Pope. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Shot clock at 6. Noel dishes to Hayward. This one for 3. Can't get it to go. And it's Dallas the other way. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Hayward. 20 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
And also his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
Hayward missing again.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Butler with the ball. Now defended by Sanders. Butler passes to Grant. Feeds it to Ariza. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Takes the 3. No good from Gasol. Thunder trailing by 6. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Screen by Grant. Butler against Hayward. Here's Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And now it's an 8-point Maverick lead.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
On defense, the Thunder following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Left side, Butler. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Butler's got 6 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim. Kevin, we're not too far along in the basketball season right now, so let's see how the Mavericks have done so far. 3rd in steals, 8th in three-point field goal percentage. And they've made the most of the mistakes that they've been able to force. I mean, they're a top 10 team in points off turnovers.
And you look at all those steals. I mean, they play an in-your-face, aggressive style of defense. Even advancing the ball can prove to be a challenge, and they tend to feed off of that.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Morris is checked in for Grant. Green comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Joseph in for Irving.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Morris a screen. Gasol a screen on Teague. And here is Joseph. Outside Gasol. From deep. The long distance three is down. Gasol's got 5 now.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Hayward. He's got 5. Back to Noel, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Here's Green. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Teague. Now Sanders. The dish to Hayward. From outside, off the mark.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Thunder trailing by 9. Sanders with a screen on Green. Teague with the ball. Now Green defending. And Sanders kicks to Burks. Oklahoma City moving it around. They set the pick. Pass to Hayward. The tray. Hayward missing again.
He's jacked up a number of threes, but his accuracy has been lacking. Time to try something different, if you ask me.
50 seconds left to play here in the first. Morris with the bucket.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Stolen by Joseph. And oh, here we go. Joseph's got it. The fast break chance. Releases. The shot is off. Good D by Sanders.
How about him there just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot?
Definitely some very sound defense played on that trip.
Now here's Burks. 8 points his last outing. The 11-footer. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Joseph with the ball. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist from Joseph. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Mavericks lead by 13. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And earlier, Chris Paul told us about the depth of their roster. So important for any team. When your starters feel that good about their second unit guys, that's a heck of a asset that a team can have. And if you've seen Chris Paul cheering from the bench, you know that it's very, very true.
And Kevin, that's the kind of team that's always been so much fun to play on. Everybody's really pulling for one another, no matter who's playing. Even in practice, with that kind of a team, you tend to have more fun.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Oklahoma City right now, Teague out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Whiteside in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. He's off on the first. And the Thunder making a change here. Paul's checked in. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Thunder trailing by 13. Teague with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Teague kicks to Paul. Pass to Davis. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For Oklahoma City, they have not yet made a free throw in the game. 0 of 2 so far.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settling.
Ahead, here's Whiteside, and it's off the back rim, no good. Mavericks leading by 11. Ariza has the open look. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his third assist on the night.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Now here's Paul. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Paul with the three. That's in. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
It's stolen by Davis. And Teague, here we go. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
What a sweet assist by CP3.
The Mavericks leading. Outside Irving. Tries from 16, and it's Whiteside with the rebound. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Paul dishes to Whiteside. To the middle. The jump hook, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And that's now 8 points for Anthony Davis.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting. Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
Who are the league's best setup artists? Let's check it out. Second, Chris Paul.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Dallas making a switch here. Grant's checked in. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. He used that pick to get in close. And it's 8 points for Ariza.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Lopez with the steal. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really, a few more of those, and this game could be over.
Here is Davis following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Green left side. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Davis.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Mavericks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Noel's checked in for Anthony Davis. No good on the second free throw. Thunder trailing by 12. Here's Teague. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Teague's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now here's Ariza. 8 points for him. Misfires after coming off the pick. The Thunder have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Outside Teague. From 11 feet away, they get it back. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Kyrie Irving. 6th in scoring, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And you made note of it. I mean, his points per game average is unreal right now, scoring whenever they need him to.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Teague.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter, but right now he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Mavericks leading by 9. Now here is Irving. He has 6. No luck. Paul with the defensive effort.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Outside Green. Back to Irving. Lopez sets a screen for Irving. Just 5 on the clock. The wide open look here for Lopez. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And there's the pass to Noel. Here's Caldwell Pope. Ariza covering. Caldwell Pope passes to Noel. Here's Whiteside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They've led by as many as 14 points. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Exactly. 2 top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff seeding.
Thunder trailing by 11.
Okay, guys, now stepping onto the court for your entertainment are the Dallas Mavericks dancers. Give it up!
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Oklahoma City, solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place. And, of course, the Dallas Mavericks, 3 spots below.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Thunder have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far.
2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. So it's the Mavericks now. 10-point lead. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Grant kicks to Irving. The open shot, Lopez. That one wide left.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Paul with the ball. Butler covering. And stolen by Irving. And they're pushing it up. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Oh, he's just tangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And, guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount. Well, Lopez has been great. 10 points and 2 steals as well.
And if I had to pick what he's done best today, I'd probably lean towards the offensive performance.
Well, just to be a contrarian, I'm going to go to the other side because he's been just as impressive, I think, at the defensive end.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
Free throws haven't been too kind to them here in the second quarter. I mean, you have the lead with the ability to extend that lead. In order for that to happen, you've got to make your free throws.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Morris is checked in for Grant, and Corey Joseph subbed in for Trevor Ariza. Then for the Thunder, Sanders comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And it's Burks in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope, and he sinks the second. Thunder trailing by 13. Here is Paul. 5 points in the game. Morris with the rebound.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Irving, good.
Fellas, that's been a go-to shot for him today.
Yeah, and they found that sweet spot in the defense, and it's right between the paint and the three-point line, and boy, have they been rock solid.
Now here's Paul, and they double up Paul. Here's Sanders. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Larry Sanders. Mavericks leading by 12. Butler attacking. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Bad matchup for the defense, no doubt about it. Doesn't have the height to influence the shot there. Never mind block it.
The Thunder have knocked down 5 of their 9 attempts at the stripe tonight. And Hayward, no good on that one. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Irving kicks to Joseph. From 13, and the rejection by Sanders. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Burks dishes to Noel. Kicks it to Burks. Noel, a screen on Irving. 5 on the clock. Here's Burks. But they recover it. Noel. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Noel's got it back down to within single digits for Oklahoma City. Outside Butler. He feeds it to Morris. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Thunder trailing by 8. And here is Paul. 5 points in the game. Inside. And Noel gets it to go on the assist by Paul. That's 7 points for Nerlens Noel. Irving kicks to Butler. To the middle. Here's Morris. And he gets it to go. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Butler against Hayward. There's a screen by Noel. The drive by Paul. Hayward from outside. That is good. Hayward's got 10 points in the game.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Morris with the screen for Butler. The feed now to Morris. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 4 rebounds in this game. Paul against Irving. Here's Hayward. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 9th assist in the game now. Mavericks leading by 3. Outside Irving. 1:41 left in the first half. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Noel. Good work defensively by Morris.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Now Irving. He's coming off a 22-point game against Philadelphia.
And also getting credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man. My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Marc Gasol is checked in for Lopez. And Anthony Davis is checked in for the Thunder. For Dallas, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. Free throw, good, Irving. Paul with the ball. 5 points in the game. To the middle, deflects the pass. Irving drives in. He kicks it to Joseph. 58 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Morris with the screen for Joseph. The shot. Anthony Davis with the rebound. They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
To the middle. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from Hayward.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Paul against Irving. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the half. He dishes it to Joseph. Pass to Gasol. Takes the 13-footer. No luck. Good D by Sanders. Paul outside to the wing on the left. Now here's Burks. Stolen by Joseph. From deep three-point range. Got it! Got it! What a shot!
3 points at the buzzer.
Definitely an answer to prayer there.
And so that's the end of the first half. The Mavericks on top, up by 7. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we have Brooke Lopez with us. What's the attitude you have as a team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting. You know, it's really thrilling to come out with such a great group of guys every night, you know, and play basketball. You know, it's a lot of fun.
Brooke, thank you very much. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 13 points, 5 assists, and 1 rebound. Shaq, what's your take on Dallas?
Well, one thing that stands out is how few turnovers they had. The offense looked in control. They were making nice passes, moving the ball, setting screens. The confidence just seemed to build, and the lead did too. They're a very steady team. Keeping those turnovers down, that's the big factor.
And over to Kenny. Your thoughts on the Thunder?
Percentage-wise, they were in the low 30s. That's right, low 30s from beyond the arc. That won't get it done. Every team in the league now relies on some level of consistent production from the three-point line. But if you've dug yourself a hole and you aren't a three-point shooting team, that needs to change.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Dallas.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
Looking at the game for Hayward, he has 14 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Mavericks leading by 7. They've got Jimmy Butler, Trevor Ariza out there with Grant. Then it's Brooke Lopez, and it's Irving at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Ariza. Dishes it to Grant. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risks to see if they can cut that lead down.
They get it back. Here's Whiteside. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. Mavericks leading by 8. Outside Butler, feeds to Irving. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Screen by Grant. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And the Mavericks with possession here. In the second half, they've only given up one basket coming from the free throw line. Irving drives in. The shot by Butler, nobody around. That three off the mark. Thunder trailing by 8. Hayward right side. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Grant with a screen on Paul. Here's Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Butler's got 10.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Paul kicks to Whiteside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. He's got 5.
Maybe with that, the lid on this basket will be lifted for him.
Outside Irving. Butler in the corner. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Paul passes to Hayward. There's a screen. Caldwell Pope kicks to Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Whiteside. A beautiful reverse layup. Whiteside's got 7.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Dallas leading by 8.
Timeout charge to Dallas. Ladies and gentlemen, your Dallas Mavericks dancers.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Paul. Putting up about 14 points a night, 12 assists, and 3 rebounds. Solid numbers, the kind of production we expect. And frankly, I think he's got another level to take it to.
Yeah, he definitely has the skill set to put up even bigger numbers. It wouldn't be a surprise to see that in the coming days.
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Screen by Grant. Here's Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And that's 15 points for Kyrie Irving.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Excellent game we've seen from Kyrie Irving. He has 15 points and 6 assists.
And guys, really impossible to say where he's been better, offensively or defensively.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's not missed a beat at either end. That's obvious.
And he makes the first. Nerlens Noel checks in for Oklahoma City. Both free throws good for Irving. Here's Teague. He has 5. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. There's a screen by Noel. Here's Davis. No good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Here's Irving. 17 points in the game. Irving double team. Butler with the ball. Now defended by Hayward. Clock at 6. Screen by Grant. Ariza. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Davis has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Caldwell Pope, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 3 assists in the game. Mavericks leading by 10. Outside Irving. Butler in the corner. A picture-perfect screen play, and the jumper's good. Butler's got 6 here in this quarter.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Teague against Irving. Teague dishes to Hayward. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Now when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
And the dunk by Grant.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead, and in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Yeah. Those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
And stolen by Jeff Teague. Hayward outside. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Hayward's got 16 points.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
Irving passes to Lopez. And stolen by Noel. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Teague. Irving against Teague. Irving kicks to Lopez. And that one's good. He's got 13.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
On the 2K leaderboard are the teams with the quickest hands in the league. The Mavericks 4th.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
A different look for Dallas. Gasol comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Joseph in for Irving. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Brooks is checked in. T kicks to Burks. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And Davis can't get it to go.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Joseph with the ball. Picked up by Teague. Gasol, no good. Thunder trailing by 12. Teague left side. Six to shoot. Now the dish to Noel. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Dallas leading by 12. Gasol, a screen on Teague. And here is Joseph. Gasol, a screen on Teague. And Joseph kicks to Gasol. Unloads from 13. Again, the miss by Gasol. The Thunder have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Takes a three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Ariza's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Now Joseph. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Burks. Offensive rebound. And Davis can't get it to go.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Outside, Green. Puts it up from 12. And there's Marc Gasol on the assist by Green. And that's now 7 points for Marc Gasol. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And the Mavericks with possession here after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Reeves the dishes to Gasol. Connects in the foul line jumper. Gasol's got 4 points this quarter.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
It's Davis with the drive. Banked in off the glass.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Mavericks leading by 11. Ariza outside. Passes it to Green. Now here's Joseph. T covering. Grant sets a screen for Ariza. Shoots off the step back. And the Mavericks get another bucket right there.
And not much breathing room there. The step back move gave him just enough to get it off.
It's tipped. Joseph with the ball. Screen by Grant. Joseph, the pass to Gasol. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Gasol's got 11 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down in transition.
Now, here's Joseph. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. Screen by Grant. Clock at 6. The turnaround jumper. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Burks kicks to Teague. No one near him. The rebound by Gasol.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Now here's Joseph. At the elbow, it's Gasol. Gasol with another miss. Thunder trailing by 15. Noel dishes to Caldwell Pope. Here's Davis. That doesn't go either for Davis.
I'll tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
They kick it out to Green. Dallas moving it around. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Joseph, the pass to Gasol. Here's Grant. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. For Oklahoma City, they have had some good chances at the line, but only gone 6 of 12 from the stripe. That free throw missing. Markieff Morris is checked in for the Mavericks. Butler comes in for Daniel Green. The Thunder also changing it up. Whiteside's checked in for Noel. Sanders comes in for Davis. And Paul's subbed in for Jeff Teague. And the second free throw, good. Mavericks leading by 14. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Butler. D right on him. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Paul. Misses. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Mavericks lead by 14. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Thunder trailing by 14, and Oklahoma City looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Hayward out there with Sanders. Then there's Whiteside. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 2 spot. Now here's Paul. And Sanders kicks to Hayward. 5 to shoot. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. Hayward's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Thunder. Mavericks leading by 12. Irving with a clean look. Misses the 3. The Thunder shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Hayward dishes to Whiteside. And he gets it to go.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Maverick shooting it pretty well. Close to 50%. The pass to Joseph. Butler goes in. Kicks to Gasol. Here's Morris. Can't get it to go. And the Thunder going the other way now. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Sanders with a screen on Irving. Paul passes to Sanders. He feeds it to Hayward. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Sanders. Shoots a fader. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Shooting for Dallas, Chris Paul. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Paul. Lopez, he's checked in for Dallas. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Davis is checked in. And so Paul nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And Joseph kicks to Irving. Morris a screen. Irving double team. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Thunder trailing by 8. Hayward can't hit. Now here's Joseph. He's covered by Whiteside. Butler kicks to Irving. Dallas no good that time either. Thunder have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Hayward dishes to Paul. To the inside. Here's Davis. The Mavericks pull it in. Morris has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Irving, a good look. Dallas, no good that time either. Oklahoma City shooting 43% from the floor. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Davis drives in, and that one's good.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
But, Greg, they can't relax yet. I mean, they've still got plenty of work to do here.
Thunder trailing by 6. Pulls up on the wing. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And Joseph kicks to Morris. Shot to end this cold run. Thunder with the rebound.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Whiteside, good.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
Now here's Irving. The teardrop falls in. Irving's got 19 points.
How about that cloth soft touch? I mean, just a gentle little teardrop, almost like a falling leaf. A leaf falling down slowly to the ground. Very sweet and colorful, too.
Here's Davis. Whiteside kicks to Paul. Clock at 6. The feed to Caldwell Pope. Off target from outside. Mavericks leading by 6. Outside Irving. Tries from 10. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his 4th personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
A different look for Dallas. Grant, he's checked in for Morris. And Trevor Ariza has subbed in for Joseph. Both free throws good for Irving.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Now here's Paul. Here's Davis. Good D by Lopez. Here's Irving. Lopez, a screen on Paul. Irving passes to Lopez. That shot wide open. Thunder trailing by 10. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Ariza with it. Now defended by Hayward. Irving attacking. Grant kicks to Irving. He dishes it to Lopez. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Lopez a screen. Here's Ariza. No good from outside.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3 ball in the first half. Still bagels in the second.
Hayward kicks to Whiteside. Puts up the baby hook.
Take a look at what Hassan Whiteside's done. He has 11 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, and that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively.
At the line of Mavericks, Hassan Whiteside. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Teague's checked in. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Okay.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Thunder trailing by 12. Outside Teague. He kicks it to Davis. There's the screen. Pass to Whiteside. 6 to shoot. To the paint. It's tipped. Hayward with the ball. He's picked up by Ariza. Can they get it? Here's Caldwell Pope, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Dallas leading by 10. Dishes it to Irving. Here's the teardrop, and that one's good. Irving's got 12 points in just the second half. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Whiteside, a screen on Irving, and Teague, here we go. Used the screen and took it all the way.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that will be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
Thunder trailing by 12. Feeds it to Whiteside. Davis sets a screen. Caldwell Pope kicks to Teague. Tries from 10. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Teague's got 4 points this quarter.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Mavericks shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense.
Okay, Dallas, now stepping onto the court for your entertainment, all the Dallas Mavericks dancers. Give it up.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle said to his team. He said, we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
Now, here's Grant. There's the pick. Left side, Irving. Great D that time from Teague.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
The tray. That doesn't go in either for Teague.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Ariza with it. Picked up by Teague. The dish now to Irving. Goes up on the wing, and the jumper is good. Irving's got 12 points now in the quarter.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
And here is Teague. Here's the screen. Whiteside sets the pick for Davis. Teague dishes to Davis. And good. He got the English that time as it falls.
Assistant, Jeff Teague.
Dallas leading by 10. Grant with a screen on Teague. Pass to Lopez. Jeff Teague with the rebound. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Caldwell Pope, defended by Butler. Teague against Irving. Davis sets a screen. And Teague, here we go, uncovered. Here's Whiteside. And the lead is down inside single digits. Whiteside's got 11 in the second half. Dallas shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Outside Butler. Here's Lopez. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 6 assists here tonight.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Okay, Dallas, now stepping onto the court for your entertainment are the Dallas Mavericks dancers. Give it up!
Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle said to his team. He wants to see renewed effort from them on the offensive glass. He talked about the second chance points that are out there if they work for them. He focused next on what he feels will be their most reliable offensive approach, which is the use of ball screens and the pick and roll. That's a play we should be seeing a lot of. Gentlemen, some late game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
Here's Davis, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Dallas Mavericks dancers.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. T kicks to Davis. Now T, 13 feet away. Here's Whiteside, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Yes, they have. He's made all 4 of his shots this quarter, Greg. Definitely looking to be a dangerous guy.
A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Dallas leading by 7. Butler kicks to Irving. Back to Butler. Passes it to Lopez. And Dallas again with the bucket. Oklahoma City's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. T kicks to Davis. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
How about that? Take a peek at that move. We don't get to see plays like that very often.
No, we don't. You're right. Sailing in off the baseline for the reverse stuff.
And as special as they come, guys, that was primo in terms of dunks. It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Well, I would say something special and some luck as well, or good fortune, however you want to phrase it.
Irving with the ball. Butler kicks to Lopez. Tipped away. Back to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. The pass to Lopez. And Davis sends it back. They get it back. No good from Grant. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. 7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Paul kicks to Caldwell Pope. Here's Whiteside. Off the mark. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but Clark, a win nonetheless.
Yeah, and it appeared to me as though the fans gave them the emotional boost they needed down the stretch, Kevin. This crowd is not going to let this one slip away.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Mark, we've heard Coach emphasize playing strong here in Memphis every night you have in this building. How important is defending home court to the team's morale and focus?
We need a win. We need to win, especially at home. Home is always important, and we need every single one of them.
Protecting your home court, guys, always so important. Mark, thank you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
Kyrie, this dude is a composed, mature leader. Along with all that mental strength, he's got such an incredible feel for the game. He runs the floor, he passes beautifully, and he can shoot from lights out from anywhere on the court.
The thing that has to jump out at you is all of those points in the paint. He found every gap in the defense that he could, and he never stopped attacking the basket. If the D was expecting him to just hang out on the perimeter, they were wrong.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.